In a place 48 light-years away from the Earth, scientists found a star with a water content of 5,000 times that of the Earth. Its diameter is 1.7 times that of the Earth. Its mass is 5.6 times that of the Earth. Its water content accounts for 10% to 20% of the total mass of the planet. This is an incredible proportion. Why do I say this? Let's take a look at the ratio of the Earth's water. The reason why humans call the Earth a blue planet is because 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by the ocean, and only 29% of the Earth's surface is covered by land. Although most of the Earth's surface is covered by the ocean, the average depth of the ocean is only 3,700 meters. The total mass of the ocean water accounts for 0.0226% of the Earth's mass. When we put our eyes on the entire solar system, we will find that in addition to the Earth, there are liquid water and underground oceans on many celestial bodies. For example, Jupiter 2 and Jupiter 3, Saturn 2 and Saturn 6. If we calculate the ratio of the solar system to the ocean planet, how many oceans are there on the Milky Way? How many ocean planets are there in the entire universe? The answer given by scientists after observation and research is shocking. On June 18, 2020, NASA published an article on whether ocean planets are common in the Milky Way. So far, scientists have confirmed that there are more than 5,800 outer planets in the Milky Way. Many of them are very similar to the Earth, but there is a type of planet whose volume is between the Earth and the ocean planet. Their volume and quality are much larger than the Earth, but much smaller than the ocean planet. Therefore, scientists call it a superplanet or a mini ocean planet. For various reasons, they could not develop into gas giant planets, but evolved in different ways into mini ocean planets or superplanets with higher water content. Studies have shown that a mini ocean planet may have a quality of up to 50% that is made up of liquid water. Among them, the outer planet LHS-1140b is a typical example. In September 2024, China Science and Technology Network published an article on the outer planet LHS-1140b. An international research team used the observational data of the James Webb Space Telescope to find that LHS-140b is about 48 light-years away from the solar system. Its quality is 5.6 times that of the Earth. In other words, the water on the planet accounts for 10% to 20% of the quality of the planet. If the water content of this planet is evenly distributed on the surface, the depth can reach about 2,000 kilometers, far beyond the depth of the Earth's ocean. Scientists speculate that its water content may be 5,000 times that of the Earth. Therefore, this planet is also called an ocean planet. Scientists believe that such a planet provides a new direction for our search for extraterrestrial life. After all, water is one of the important conditions for life to exist. The abundant water resources on this type of planet increase the possibility of life. Among the many potential ocean planets observed by humans, there is a planet called the Exoplanet. These planets are usually mini-ocean stars or super-Earths because they have a thick atmosphere, so that the liquid water on the surface can reach a fairly high temperature without boiling, just like a huge pressure cooker. We can imagine that an ocean planet is relatively close to its star, and its quality is 2 to 4 times that of the Earth. It also has a strong greenhouse effect. On such a planet, the density of the atmosphere is extremely high, mainly composed of hydrogen. The surface of the ocean is under the pressure of the atmosphere, and the water temperature can exceed 100 degrees Celsius, but it still remains liquid. In such an environment, the sky is saturated with hydrogen, and heavy and never-stopping rain pours down. The surface of the planet's ocean is turbulent. due to the thickness of the atmosphere of these planets, which can reach thousands of kilometers. The sun can hardly penetrate the surface of the planet, so that the whole world is in darkness. In such a world, the violence of weather phenomena is beyond imagination. Because there is no land to block it, tides and storms can wreak havoc around the world. Its scale and intensity are far greater than any storm on Earth. These exoplanets are like hell in the universe, which makes people not only sigh at how powerful nature is, but also our understanding of the universe is just the tip of the iceberg. So how many planets in the solar system have oceans? Through the near-distance detection of the Deep Space Probe in the solar system, in addition to the Earth, there are many celestial bodies that are thought to exist in liquid water or the ice ocean. These celestial bodies include Jupiter 2, Jupiter 3, Saturn 2 and Saturn 6, Jupiter 3 and Jupiter 4, and Mars 1, etc. The oceans of these planets are usually hidden under thick ice. For example, Jupiter 2, which is about 3,100 kilometers in diameter, is covered by ice, 15 to 25 kilometers thick. However, scientists have discovered that under the ice, there is a huge liquid ocean with a depth of more than 100 kilometers. The amount of water in the ocean, 447, is 2 to 3 times that of the Earth. 449, which is much deeper than the ocean on Earth. 451. Jupiter 3, which is the largest in the solar system. 454, has a diameter of about 5,262 kilometers. 456, which is larger than Jupiter. 458. Jupiter 3 is also covered by ice, but scientists have found, 504, that under the ice, 505, there may be the largest underground ocean, 508. The depth of this ocean, 510, may be up to 100,000 meters, 511, and the amount of water in the ocean, 512, is at least 10 times that of the Earth, 514. We can't imagine that, 516. There are so many oceans, 519. So how many ocean planets, 522, are there in the galaxy? 523. How many ocean planets are there in the universe? 527. Scientists have given the answer, 527, according to the existing observational data. 530. According to the current observational data, the number of stars in the galaxy where the Sun is located is about 200 billion to 400 billion. About 25% to 50% of the stars have more than one planet, of which about 10% to 20% will be replaced by a planet. Assuming that there is a certain proportion of liquid water in these planets, then we can make a rough estimate. If the number of stars in the galaxy is 2,000 billion, each star has an average of 1.5 planets, then the total number of stars in the galaxy is about 3,000 billion. Among them, 20% to 50% are rock stars. If we take 30% as the proportion of rock stars, then the number of rock stars is about 900 billion. So how many of these 900 billion rock stars are similar to our planet? In June 2020, the Russian satellite communication published an article where Canadian astronomers from Columbia University analyzed a series of data obtained with the Kepler Space Telescope. Assuming that there are only about 600 billion planets like the Earth, of course, these 600 billion rock stars may not all have liquid water. Let's assume that 20% of these rock stars have liquid water. Then the number of planets in the galaxy is about 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion is a very scary number. Why do I say that? 652. Because according to Hubble's 653 observational data, there are about 20,000 galaxies. Each galaxy has hundreds of billions, or even tens of billions of planets. There are countless 7.3 Earth-like planets. Based on the observational data of the galaxy 7.8, let's assume that each galaxy 7.9 has 1.2 billion Earth-like planets, 714. Then the number of planets with liquid water in the observable universe, 716, is about 24 million, 718. This is a very shocking number. 720 because this is just the universe, 721 we can observe. No one knows how many galaxies, 726, how many stars, 727, and how many Earth-like planets, 728, are outside the observable universe, 729. Perhaps humans will never have the answer. The Earth as a galaxy, a tiny planet, has already produced 10,000 creatures. We don't know how many planets in the universe will have intelligent civilization like humans. According to statistical data, the number of oceanic planets in the universe will be very shocking. Although we can't go to these outer space planets yet, we have a reason to believe that there are a lot of mysterious worlds covered by the ocean. Maybe one day, humans will be able to see the mysterious planets with liquid water and uncover their mysterious veil.